Yeah, I think this is what it's going to be. Good morning. Okay, we're in August still. Oh, let me move this over. Are you ready? We're going to skip past these pages. We're planning the 10th through the 16th. I don't have my stickers out. You guys, I'll tell you what. If I had my stuff together, I'd be a dangerous woman. It's okay. They're right here. Oh, I have a story to tell you, and it's kind of silly. And if you know me, it like completely tracks, right? Look at these cute little Halloween stickers I got. Okay, we are going to do our Kelvid Plan Dated Basics Volume 5. This is my 2026 box of stuff that I just got, or that I've been using. Oh, this is my birthday week, guys. I am not using flowers. That is, so I totally was thinking, oh, this week's not important. I'll just use these flowers and get them over with. No, ma'am. I am not using flowers on my birthday week. That is not going to be a thing. So I have this one, which is summer, which is good. I have this floral one, but I got these for next month. And I'm just going to kind of look through them and see if it's something that I would rather use for my birthday. And I think no. So let's look at these little decos. They're cute. This is a cool back to school kind of theme. Hold on, my stuff isn't working. I know. So this one, or I could do another with the Blissful Jade Designs. I got more stickers from her. I don't know if that was the one. I don't know what's new from her. Because I didn't think I put it away, but I must have. I must have put it away. Because I know, yeah, because I don't know. I don't know what's new from her and what isn't. I don't think those are new. So, yeah, I think just for the sake of my sanity, let me move this. This is my extras box for the little things. I'll show you in just a minute. Oh, whoops. Trust me, I'm not more organized than this. I would like to think that I am. I'm completely not. It's fine. It is gonna be fine. Okay. See, I thought I had them out. Oh, I wanted to put these in there. See? Golly. My word of the month is golly. I don't know where I got it. I don't know why I'm saying it, but I say it every other word. It's so much so that it's even driving me crazy. Completely. Turn my light on. Whoops. Okay. Do I have an appointment this week? Oh, you're on my phone, so that's not very helpful. Looking at the calendar, the week of my birthday, I do not have an appointment. I am sure that I have, let me see what's on my calendar. You guys, I work on about 4 different calendars, not on purpose. Just with all of the association stuff and the different jobs that I carry. It's just how it works out. So I don't have an appointment. These have the date things, so I don't need those. And I don't know that we're doing anything for my birthday. I know my husband has asked me. We might go out to dinner, but their birthdays are next week. So I tend to focus more on them than me. So, this was all of the stuff that I used for July or June when we went on our 20-year tour. I need to put those in a different box, I think. And I thought I would use these, you guys. I'm not using them like I should. But anyway, I don't think I get to start using this one again from Sparkle Shine Studios in 2 weeks. School for us does not go back until the I always want to say the 24th, but I think the 24th is no, the 24th is a Monday. Yes, we're going back to school on the 24th. So I'm not using any extras right this minute. I will dig them out later if I need to. And I need to find something else to do with these. I did pause my subscription to Planner NB because I have so many things. I've decided that I am going to wait. As crazy as that sounds. Let's get into this. So I have a couple things going through my head. I have done some research. And I even bought an undated planner. But I still think I'm going to go with the Planner NB. Maybe. You guys, I'm so torn on what I want to do because I don't want to keep doing this. I'm kind of over it. We're in August. I've been doing it for a year. And that's about as long as I can handle it, I think. Now, I'm going to finish using the planner. That's not an issue. But the way I decorate it, the way I use it, the way things are having to change for me in our household and that kind of stuff, this just isn't working the way that I want it to. Granted, my planner has always been more like a memory keeper journal than it has to schedule actual plans. But I think I'm starting a new season with this new year. And I'm ready to embrace it. And I'm ready to let it see where it takes me. And I'm excited. I'm excited to try something new. I've kind of been playing around with some stuff. I showed you last week my bill tracker and, that kind of stuff that I've been hand making because I don't want to go out and buy a bunch of stuff when I'm trying to, work on my budget. That seems counterproductive and a little silly, especially when I don't know what's going to work. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know that I'm going to keep doing it. I want to keep doing it, but if the system doesn't work, we're not going to keep doing it, right? Like that's kind of the crux of it. Was this what I was using? What am I using? Oh, I didn't use anything on that one. Well, I guess I need to remedy that because that's going to look ridiculous. And yes, I'm using green for the month. So I need to go back and see how those dates fill in. Oh, you guys. This is the silliest decision. So I will say Planner Envy in all of my research is still winning the game. Because it holds all of the things that I need, the month and the weeks, right? At a price I can justify. Now, do I want to say afford? Yes, I can. I can afford it. My bills are paid, whatever. But justify. I have used this type of planner for the past 10 years, so I know I'm going to keep using it. I've looked at Aura Estelle. I've looked at Laurel Denise. I've looked at even the Happy Planner. And I don't want to design my own. I don't want to have to take pages out. And I don't want to pay $140 for a journal. Not saying that that's an unwarranted price. Their paper is phenomenal. Their system is great. I'm just not using it as it's intended to be used. And I cannot justify that. Because that's double of what I would pay for something else. And then have a sticker subscription and then have all the other extras and additionals. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. So I just can't do it. I love watching everybody design those. I love watching people work in them and see how they're using them. But that's not the system that would work for me. I already know that with the 10 years that I've got in on a system like this. So that's just where we're at with that. I do think I'm going to go with another Planner Envy. Let me show you what I did get, because this is such a cute little planner, and it reminds me of another one. And if you are into planners, you will know. As soon as you see those circles, you will know what planner it looks like. So I got this one. This was the Clever Fox. This one's like 20 bucks or 25 bucks or something. I mean, it's well worth its cost. Let me move this out of the way. So this is the green. I also got, let me make sure we're in frame. I also got the black one for my daughter because she asked for a planner. Her birthday is also this month. And when I looked online, I thought, man, these pages are pretty cool. These pages are pretty thin. I don't know what they are. I'm not into all of that kind of paper dynamics kind of stuff. It has all of this front stuff. What is the vision? What is my life's purpose? I am grateful for my affirmations. I'm passionate about skills to learn, a vision board, my goals, health and fitness, business, all of that. 3-month goals, my mind map, and it's got one for every quarter. And then it goes into your months. And then it has your monthly review in this famous little circle. And then progress, what am I looking forward to? And then it goes into your month. So, of course, there's a ton, 12 of these, right? Well, it looks like there's more than 12. I didn't count them. And then, oh, did I seriously flip right to it? I flipped right to it and didn't even realize. Then it goes into your weeks. It's got the dashboard or horizontal with a split Saturday, Sunday. This week's goals, priorities, habit tracker. Then next week. So these are all weeks. And then you've got some dot grid paper at the back. So if you've been here for any amount of time, you know that I don't use a planner like this, first and foremost, but I also don't use my monthly in the Planner Envy system. I use it for sticky notes, and I was putting my bills in there, but I wasn't going to look at it and I wasn't referencing it, and it kind of all went awry, and I wasn't using it flat out end up. So when I was talking to my daughter, I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't know if I like my months ahead of the game, right? I'm not going to do all this other stuff. I'm not going to do these. I'm probably going to take these out because that's not how I use a planner. And I am probably not going to use this. I don't track those things. But I can't take this page out because it has my month in it. I could tape them together, but I'm not into that either. So we'll see. I do have 100% guarantee, warranty, refunds, no ifs, ands, or buts. But I almost want to see if, other than these dates, because I don't use my other calendar with those dates. Here, let me show you. I made this calendar and I started it on Thursday because Rob and I get paid Thursday and Friday, and my brain doesn't work end of the month to beginning of the month. It begins where the money comes in and where the money's going out. So if I undated planner, if I redate these columns and do this, and I check it every day, it's no different than going in here and checking it every day. And then I open my Planner Envy to plan, and it's right here. Where this and this are two different systems, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Anyway, if you're not here for that, sorry. Just wanted to show you what might be coming up the pipeline here. So getting back into this, let me make sure I'm in frame because this is a different setup and I'm trying to get my stuff together here. I'm going to try to make all the systems work for me. And right now it's a lot. My desk is full. My mind is busy. And it's getting discouraging. So I want to change that mindset. I want to get excited about it again. And I want to try something a little new. And that one would definitely be something a little new. If I have done something like that, Clever Fox, I haven't done it in a long time because I've been in Happy Planner for must be 7 years. And this is my 3rd year in Planner Envy. I have watched other people use those kind of planners. And when I watch a planner video, you guys, I will tell you 100% of the time, it's not about what you're putting on your paper. It's about the conversation that you're having, and it's about getting to know you and your family. It's about the content, the context of the content, right? So that's why I try to give you updates. Saturday's my birthday next week. What I've got going on at work and that kind of stuff. I don't want to be, no shade to anybody. I'm not here to sell the product. I've already bought the product. I don't have an affiliate link with anybody. I want to just share the system that I'm using and how I'm using it and what's working for me and what's not. Like now this system is great. But I'm essentially using it as a journal, and it's not a journal, it's a planner. Again, I will absolutely 100% say I've never, ever, ever used a planner the way it's intended to be used. So that's not going to change. I know that. So I just need to grow with it and tell you why and be here with you and talk about my kids and my life and my family and drink my coffee. That's so that is so funny that this VW bus is this right here. I told Rob, when we win the lottery, I'm buying one of those new electric VW buses, and he told me I absolutely will not. Have you seen them? Oh my gosh, I think they are so stinking cute. That's not really what I want though, and he knows it. But it's funny. It's funny to joke around with him about that. So I put my weekend banner this week all the way at the top. I did swap weekends, so I have this weekend off and I have this weekend off. But that means I work the next 2 weekends, and my daughter's birthday is next weekend, the weekend after this. But it's fine. We're going out afterwards, after work. I want the sunglasses. I have to have the sunglasses. Let's do the sunglasses on Tuesday. Oh, I need I'll put it at the top. I'll put my checklist because I did not do a checklist this week. The last week, like this, I didn't do checklist this week. And I still stayed pretty okay. I don't need the checklist. I like the checklist. But we'll see. We'll see how it. Let's do this color. Did I leave myself enough space? Yes. My hands are so swollen, you guys. Like, it's crazy. But I've only been up for like 20 minutes. And they swell when I'm in my sleep. I wake up with numb arms and hands and fingers. I chose my Michigan cup today to drink out of from Starbucks that my husband got me. He needs to go someplace so he can get me more cups. I have like 12 of them. I need more. He will tell you I don't, but you know how that goes. You guys, we have a good time at our house. So what's happening this week? This week is kind of a little crazy. Everybody's schedules at work changed. Mine did not, because I still work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every other Saturday. But all of the other people that I work with, their schedule changed. And I'm having a hard time with it. Because of the logistics. So I just have to be patient and see how it's all going to work out. But I fear that it's not going to work so well for me. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that they know what the heck they're doing. Let's use this one for Thursday. So Thursdays are my work at home days. And I will do my checklist up here. So I will put this one down here. Oh, I feel like my dog's into something he shouldn't be. Let's use purple for this header. And then I kind of do want to start doing my budgeting video on camera, but it's always impromptu. Like, I look at my accounts and be like, yep, I have to put this money away. It's getting to be compulsive, but it's working out. So I'm just running with it. Well, shoot. But to the point that I'm saving money. Like, It's not compulsive in a bad way. It's just I'm sitting at my desk watching YouTube videos or Netflix or whatever. And I'll be like, oh, I wonder if I can put $10 in the savings today. And it's working out. I've been able to put $10 a day, like every other day, because of the way I'm running my budget now. And I really like it. I really am enjoying being able to do it like that. Where are these? So it is kind of cool to watch and see how it's all working out. And I put a lot of money up. I've been able to put a lot of money up. We have, and it's for certain things, like we're going to Michigan in a couple weekends. I got to buy a baby shower gift. I got to buy a wedding shower present that she doesn't have yet. But that's okay. Like those are things that I budgeted for. So I didn't have to move money. I didn't have to wait for the next paycheck. Well, sometimes I did because, it went a little hog wild. But it's stuff that I know this is coming and this is kind of where we're at. And that's the idea, right? That's the idea of budgeting. Now we live in a rental. It is a house, but I do pay rent. So like my mortgage, I don't have that. I don't have to worry about that. But if we ever want to move, I need to save like I'm saving for a mortgage, because I will need a first month's rent and a down payment and, that kind of stuff. So we'll see. I'm starting to save for Christmas. I'm starting to save for birthdays. I'm starting to save for brakes on the car. Because, and if any of you are budgeters, I would love for you to say, hey, because this clearly is not a budgeting video. It's a how I plan my life and what I'm doing. And that's okay. Like, but standing behind that every dollar has to have a job. Otherwise, it's a free dollar, and none of our dollars are free. I joke at work all the time because I work at a vet clinic. And if you have been to the vet lately, it is getting increasingly more expensive. And we have a tap machine that we use as our checkout system. And everybody says, man, that was fast. And I said, well, it sure is easier. It sure does take a whole lot less time to take it off there than it does to put it on there. So being mindful is half the battle. I'm sure I will have a meeting this Thursday. I just don't know what it is yet. I mean, I kind of have an idea of what it should be, but I don't know if that's what it's going to be. But you work so hard to make every dollar that you have. And I've gotten into this mindset, and I'm having a hard time bringing my husband over. But we've gotten into the habit of, we deserve it. We deserve to spend the money that we make. And yes, you absolutely do. But I also deserve to save the money and get something with value that I really want, instead of just going out to eat once a week or going out to eat every day of the week or what have you. Whatever frivolous thing I spend my money on, stickers and planners and budgeting. But it's my money. I made that money. I should have a right to be able to buy a planner, whether it's $140, whether it's $25. But I also know, as a grown adult, you can't not pay your bills because you want to buy a planner. Like, that's bad adulting. So I'm making sure the bills are covered, and they are, and we're doing great most of the time. But I also run a side business, two rather fun side businesses, if you will. And that means added expenses, right? So I pay for a website, I pay for email, I pay for social media services, I pay for, and not like social media services, I pay to run a program that I can schedule my social media on. Like, I can link it down below if you want to. I don't know if I have an affiliate link, but I will look for one and I will see what I can do to post it down there, because I run several different social media accounts for several different kind of account, like people, businesses. And I have a fun time doing it. I also, do I want this up here? Let's put this up here. I also do a couple of website like maintenance type things. So I don't really pay for anything there. It's just my time and my services. And Canva, I do pay for Canva. So that kind of counts, right? As a business expense. So, and yes, that does come out of the business money. However, it is still something that I have to track and keep track of and make sure is taken care of. So I kind of have a lot on my plate sometimes. And I am here for it. I enjoy it. I love it. I love the work that I'm doing. I love the clients that I have. I just started getting into some optical consulting, and that's been really fun. And all sides of it. I miss being in the optical industry. I honestly do, but I do not miss being an optician. And that's, when and if we decide that we're going to land somewhere else, I don't think that's even going to be on the table. I think I'm still going to do what I'm doing, which is more reception type front desk kind of work. It is a little bit high pressure kind of work. And that's what I love about it. I love getting to know our clients and their pets. I love the people that I work with. I love, everything about being there. Now, I hate getting up and going to work. Most of the time it's because I don't sleep well. But once I get there, once I get going, once my day starts, it's usually great. Now, I don't dread going to work. Like, don't get me wrong. That's not, that's not what I'm saying. But insomnia sometimes really kicks my butt. And they have been really great with like the medical stuff that's been going on, and other family things that have been going on. They supported us 100%. They supported us after we were in our car accident. So, it's a really, really great people to work with, and it's a fun job to have because I get to see everybody's pets and I don't have to take care of them. I don't have to bring them home with me. I don't have to buy them food. So it just, are these ballet flats? I don't want ballet flats. I wish it was the other way, because I don't want them up against the car. Do I want them in here at all? That doesn't even make sense. I'll put them up here. Because why not? I really kind of think that's going to be enough. And as far as plans, so this week we've gone to work. That's all we've done this week. My husband's job wants him to travel next week, and he is not sure that it's gonna. If you've been following, my husband works for a company that installs equipment for an ice cream company. And when they install new equipment, he has to go and set it up and make sure everything's working. So he has been several times out at the job site at this new build, new construction, or rebuild or whatever, reconstruction. And he gets there and they're not ready, meaning the equipment is in, but they don't have electricity or they don't have the materials. So then he goes to sit to the hotel, waits for them to get it, and then he works from home essentially at the hotel. This last trip he was just on, I don't know if you heard me last week, he was driving from Missouri to Texas with the equipment, like with his bag full of tools. He got to the Oklahoma-Texas line and they called and said, we are not ready. We don't have electricity. Y'all, I don't know anything about building a building, but why are you having contractors come in to get your equipment up and running when you know you don't have electricity? Like, again, I don't want to assume that I know, but I do know I can't plug my lamp in if there's no power to it, right? Like, I've never built a building. I've never put in any software. Like, I just, so he's been dealing with that all week. It's kind of been fun, for real. All right. I think that's going to do it. It's kind of getting a little busy. And with the minimalist of last week, I'm kind of really digging this. So I am going to write on it what I normally put in because let me share with you. Today is Saturday. I wrote Thursday and Friday last night. So none of this goes in ahead of time. Do you want to see what my weeks end up looking like after the pen? I do try to post them on Instagram. If I remember, I think I need to go a little bit more this way. But I was thinking about doing a flip through. If you want to sit through that, let me know. I'm trying to decide if I want to use, I got this cute little, let me see if I can show you. This pen holder thing that's holding all of my pens. I am really, really loving it. You guys, my dog has totally something he should not. So hang on just a second. Yes, totally had something he shouldn't have had. Nothing harmful. He's fine. He knows better. Get out of there. Thank you. Come on. All right. Writing on this. I think I'm going to use a felt tip this week just for the writing part of it. My hand isn't going to hold a pencil or a pen really, really well right now. Green is going to be the color this week, even though it kind of clashes with everything else going on, just because that's what I like. 7A to 5P, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then, oh, I can't look at my calendar. Maybe I can. Will it let me? Oh, hi. Let me look at my calendar. Nope. it wouldn't let me look at my calendar. So I'm just going to put it in afterwards. Oh, I can look at this calendar maybe. Today is the 8th. So the 11th is payday. So the 11th is payday. Yes. So, let me look at this other calendar. I have it written down. One Tuesday I get paid. One Tuesday I have to add my hours. So I just need to make sure I've got it on here so I don't. I mean, I have it on my phone like it tells me. So yes, the 11th is a payday. So I want to put that on here. And I don't know what it is lately, but I have been acting like I have been feeling like I'm starving. Like I'm absolutely can't go another 10 minutes without eating often. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. Like right now, all of a sudden, like my stomach feels like I have to stop and eat. I haven't had anything but coffee, but it's even like that after I eat like lunch at work or lunch when I'm sitting here. And lunch is like, I've been having more protein, like more higher protein kind of stuff. I'm sure it's my age and the things going on there more than it is anything else. I'm sure of it because that's just the way our bodies work. Our eyes quit working when we're in our 30s. Sorry to burst that bubble. It's an eye thing, not an age thing. They are really working hard these days. So on here, and guess what? I still have not updated my blog. I'm sure everybody has given up on me. And I'm sorry if I'm shaking the table. And I'm happy to say these two accounts, I've got their social media back up and going. I did unintentionally take a break. Things were a little overwhelming and I didn't get my work done. But I'm back at it and here we are and we're going to just keep going with today. What else have I got? This one is really going to start ramping up. I hope. We just had a board meeting with the Vision of Hope. And if you want to know what that is, I can post that in the link below too. It is a foundation that helps with vision missions. So if you know a clinic or have a clinic that you want to have a vision clinic for the underserved population in your area, they provide grants to help with stuff to get that going and lists of resources and that kind of stuff. So if it's something that you want to look into, reach out to me. I can get you in touch with the right people. I've got this one website, this one website, and this is the other. I've been doing more consulting than social media on this one, and I really, really enjoy it. I'm getting to know offices and clients and doctors around the United States, and it has been such a great time. Okay. I didn't put anything in for my birthday. I typically don't. Like on the calendar, like on my big wall calendar, I have a whiteboard and it says celebrate Rob and celebrate Mia. And Mia's like, why isn't celebrate mom on here? And I'm like, because mom is the one doing the celebrating. So I'm just going to put some little balloons here and I will fill this out after the fact with whatever we end up doing. Usually we get to pick dinner and, you know, that kind of stuff. We're taking Mia to Branson. Anson got to go to Top Golf. We were visiting Austin in April, so we hung out with him in April for his May birthday. Both my boys are in May. All the rest of us, I am here. Rob is Thursday. No, Rob is Wednesday. Mia is Thursday. Mia is Friday. The 19th and the 21st, whatever days those come on. Rob is Wednesday. And then our birthdays are done for the year, except when we go to September, our future daughter-in-law is in September. So I don't want to discount her. We love her very much. We absolutely want to celebrate her birthday. But for August, my brother-in-law is on the 13th. My dad's was on the 1st. Like August is packed with birthdays. And then I cannot wait to go to Michigan in September for Labor Day and see all the people and give all the gifts and hug all the people. It's been a long time since I have felt excitement going to Michigan, and I'm excited, you guys. I'm really, really excited. Did I tell you I was excited? And you guys, I'm so, here I said, I've been saying golly a lot, and I've said it once, like, whatever. I'm such a liar. I went school shopping. No, I don't want to say school shopping. Here's my August 10th through the 16th. I don't want to say school shopping because I did not go school shopping. I took Anson to Academy Sports and he picked out a backpack because I had a budget and that was the only thing I could afford that day. So we went backpack shopping. Are you guys buying a backpack this year? He's a sophomore, so he's a little bit bougie. Fine. But we bought a couple pairs of jeans through the summer. We bought some new shoes through the summer. He got a new pair of shoes for his birthday in May that I need to replace because he's done wore them through. So we don't do a traditional like school shopping haul. We do stuff as he needs it throughout the year. But you guys, I spent $80 on that backpack. I about crapped my pants because his blue jeans aren't even that expensive. But I did tell him it needs to last him all the rest of the 3 years of his high school career because I am not buying another backpack. And I did justify it. See, here we are justifying the money we make. The last 2 backpacks I've bought off of the cheap sites, if you will, the ones that take 6 weeks to get to you. So they lasted him the year, barely. And I'm ready to be done buying a $25 backpack every year, which equates less than, right about the $80 mark. So that's what I went with. I made that work. I got the baby shower gift. Ooh, you guys, I can't wait to share. I did text my sister. I did tell her what I bought because I had to tell someone. I was so excited for them. I'm so excited for them. And then we have a wedding in October. We have Christmas, of course, between November and December because, everybody's so far away. We're the only ones down here. So we have each other to celebrate with. And I love that for us, but we don't want to discount our family either. So there's that. I really would like to hear from you if you want me to continue to make these. Like I said, this has kind of been a year in and I'm not really getting anywhere with it. I enjoy it. I'm here even if nobody else is. But with the debt journey, I say debt journey, savings journey, I feel like that's going to be more impactful than sharing with you how I use my Planner Envy. I don't know how many people use Planner Envy. I tag them and I share with them and whatever, and that's all fine and great. But that's this. We'll get into something else next time, and I'll see you guys later.